Hi, my name is Rich Waterman. Thank you for watching this video. And in this video, I want to talk to you about thinking time. I learned this concept from my business mentor, Keith J. Cunningham. And Keith tells a story about how he went to pitch an idea to a gentleman called Michael Milken. Now, if you Google Michael Milken, Drexel Burnham, he was one of the people that really founded the high yield bond market, or junk bond market as it was called, which is an area that when I was in investment banking, it was some of the stuff we were doing was not totally dissimilar to that. Anyway, he got into a bit of trouble if you Google Michael Milken. He's got quite an interesting background, but he did also turn things around afterwards. And Keith tells a story about proposing something to Michael Milken's group. Michael Milken then came into the room briefly, listened to the concept, and then said, okay, I will give you an answer after I've had my thinking time. So Michael Milken had blocked off times in the week to think, which I think is really cool. And Keith taught this concept to me, this subject to me, and I use it a lot. So basically, it's deliberately blocking thinking time, and then the rest of the time should be action time. Now, right now, whether in a business that needs to change how it's working, including mine, we need to be taking a lot of action. We need to be trying different things. We need to be running experiments. We need to be seeing what works, do more of it. We need to see what doesn't work, do less of it. And there's a concept that I love to use, which is called MLDS, MLDSS. It's an adaptation of some content a friend of mine, Linda Thompson, created. I'll get her to share a video on that, which is pretty cool. MLDS stands for M, what do I need to do more of? L, what do I need to do less of? D, what do I need to do differently? S, what do I need to start doing? S, what do I need to stop doing? So more, less, differently, start, and stop. Now, if you're constantly taking action, and then maybe having the odd random thought here and there, you're basically too in your business or too in your life. You're like in the middle of the forest. So thinking time is deliberately blocking off chunks of time where you can come out of things and look down on it and then consider from the feedback you've been getting, or you actually consider the feedback, what needs to do more of, less of, differently, start, stop. If you don't do that, the two tend to get blurred. And if you're not careful, a few things can happen. You can end up overthinking. So if you don't actually compartmentalize your thinking to say, let me consider these 5 things, more, less, differently, start, stop, you can end up overthinking and just freezing because you're not doing anything at all. And then equally, the other end of the spectrum is you take too much action. You're like the hamster on a wheel going round and round and round, and you have no concept of the direction you're headed in. So you're super busy, absolutely exhausted, but you've headed off in the wrong direction. So the key here is to block off thinking time. Now, I do a lot of thinking time on a Sunday for the start of my week. I'll probably do an hour to 2 hours of just reflecting and contemplating. Today, I basically spent a whole day doing it because it's an exceptional times. And then every day I will always have thinking time at the start of the day. It's just a short 20 minutes, half hour to orientate around my day. And at the end of the day, I'll have another 20 minutes, half an hour just to review where I'm at, where did I go, what happened, what do I need to change for the rest of the week. In between, I'm trying to minimize thinking as much as possible. I should be acting. So unless there's something new, a proposal, a joint venture, an invitation to do a speech or a webinar, if I need to make a decision on that, I will actually either fit it into my existing thinking time or I will create a thinking time block to do that. So you're separating out thinking and acting. Acting's the doing, the implementing, being at the coalface. Thinking time is coming up and out and on your life. And this is relevant whether it's a business or your personal life, just to make sure things are on track for that as well. Very important right now to make sure that we're filled up. And that's thinking time. So thank you to Keith J. Cunningham for that. And thank you to Michael Milken originally for that concept of thinking time. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.